Hi, I'm Kara Eaglebear. So I used to work at the hospital in Lethbridge, and Jason had an idea for, Jason and Dr. Tailfeathers had an idea for this detox center. So we kind of just jumped in and opened up 2 years ago almost. My dad suffered from addictions, so that was kind of why I got going on this program. And then we became really successful, and he made it through our detox center and went to treatment and stuff like that. So hit close to home for me, and now I just really love what we do. It's really rewarding.
Hi, my name is Jason Avery. I've been in the fire ambulance EMS world for 36 years, just about 37 years. Always thought I was going to leave my mark in the industry, rescuing the cat from a burning house or bringing it down from a tree or something heroic like that. But 2 years ago, we were in a meeting in Lethbridge, and one of the elders come up to me and said, we need to stop this. We need to put a stick in the spokes of this wheel that keeps turning and getting bigger. And just the light came on. Dr. Tailfeathers was standing there, and I said, well, why don't we look at a community-focused, paramedic-ran detox? And the reason behind that was we can work on a protocols instead of orders. So we can have the doctors sign off on our protocol, so it's a medical detox that we can follow the algorithms, and we made it community focused. Where other programs are client focused, we put our community in the center. We put the clients on the outside to offer them the services, whether they needed a dentist or lawyer or doctor, pharmacy. What did our community have to offer them to help them into the recovery stage? And lo and behold, our program has been very successful. We're very proud of our program. I tell people it's a lot of work, but the work is worth it. Again, very near and dear and personal to me. I was been a friend of Kara's dad for years, 20 plus years. We worked together in EMS. I seen how he suffered from PTSD, and there was no mechanism to assist with that. And that's how he went down the road of addiction. And so for me to see that success and to bring that family together, because I know the family, has been very rewarding for us. I was very surprised that were even nominated, never mind to win the Gold Award. We're very honored. As I said, we do this for the clients. So it wasn't about us. It wasn't about us getting recognized. And the biggest thing that we do is we don't break the rules, we bend the rules. So I tell our staff all the time, if we're not trying, if we don't have one foot on each side of the out of bounds line all the time, because we need to push what we're doing. We need to push what the client will accept. And I believe that's why we were successful in being awarded the gold.
Yeah, and like Jason said, it was surprising. We had no idea that we'd been nominated, and so to hear that we won it was really it felt really good, because like he said, we don't really put out all the work that we put in. We just do it. We don't tell people about it. So just putting all the hours in, and it just felt really, really good, because we don't get a lot of support sometimes. And so we put in some long hours. I think Jason's only taken one day off since January.
Yeah.
So.
Our project is Bringing the Spirit Home, and it's a paramedic-ran medical detox. And we wanted to make sure we're bringing the culture and tradition back for our Indigenous members, but we're not only for Indigenous. We allow any client who is suffering from this disease to come into our site. And we're very cognizant on making sure our elders come in and teach them about their traditions, teach them about their culture, because somewhere along the way, when they had their trauma, they lost who they were. So we want to make sure that while they're here and they're recovering from this disease, that we are bringing back who they really are, who the Blackfoot people are. And we make sure that we're teaching them that as we help them through the detox, through the treatment. And then our next step is actually, by next summer, will be a transitional community for the clients to move into.
So a couple of other things that we've done here, Jason mentioned that it's paramedic run. We do utilize quite a few elders in our program. And we also, our priority here, we have a lot of pregnant women that have come through our program. So we've seen 4 babies that were brought out of the system and been able to go home with mom. So that was a big win for us, and that's, you know, just seeing those babies really makes you feel, it's a different feeling. And like, I never thought I would be in a C-section or in a delivery with somebody like that. So we're gaining a family as we go along here, and so that's what makes us come to work every day, is things like that, just seeing how happy the clients are. And you know, I never realized how much it would impact my life, and it's really rewarding.
So we make sure our paramedics follow our clients through. Our program is not based on 14 days or 21 days. It's based on our client. Some clients have been here as long as 90 days before they're ready for treatment. Some have been here for 120 days, 150 days. If they're pregnant, our paramedics go into the delivery room with the mom. So they don't go into the system. So we don't only measure what we're saving the health system, what are we saving the system for children's services. When we talk to our local police department, crime rate is down because how we've adapted our programming to the client, rather than the clients having to adapt to a program and say, you're only here for 10 days, and in 10 days, we're just letting you go back out onto the street. If they don't have a place to go and stay, we will find them a place to stay. We follow up with all our clients. We've had over 600 clients come through our program, and we keep in contact with them. We go into the shelters, we go into the soup kitchens, which is 90 kilometers from where our site is, and we'll visit with them just to make sure that their needs are still being met after they've gone through detox, after they've gone through treatment. We want to make sure that we are their family. If they need something, they're always welcome to come back. We don't judge if they relapse. That's all part of the recovery. And we support each and every person that comes through. We've had people from British Columbia, Manitoba, Saskatchewan, and all throughout Alberta come through the program. I'll start again because back in 2013, 2014, our overdoses were starting to get really high. So our chief and council declared a state of local of emergency just to get the awareness out that there is an arising issue with opioid use in our community. And then we just kind of kept doing the same thing. And, you know, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. But we weren't getting a different result. We were taking our members into the outlying hospitals. They would go in and give the comment, oh, it's just another overdose, or oh, it's just another drunk, and turn them loose, which then allowed them into those communities to buy some more opioids, bring them back into the blood reserve, and reuse again. So it just kept happening over and over again. So then in 2018, we said, you know what, we have to stop this. So we're fortunate. We also run the fire and ambulance department. So Now when we have an overdose, we bring the overdose to the detox center. So now, even if they don't want to stay, we planted the seed to let them know this is in their community. There is help, there is people that care. We came up with the idea at the end of November 2018. We were open January 15th, 2019. We had no money. We had to train our staff, but we were going to do it. So we had 6 weeks to get everything renovated, grants applied to the provincial and federal government, and get our protocols written. So it was a lot of work. There was myself and one other staff member that worked long hours, 7 days a week, to make sure that we had it open and ready to go. I was fortunate enough to recruit Kara from the Lethbridge Hospital to come out and help us. And she's been a godsend since the day we opened, managing and running the program for us. But I don't think people would actually believe that something from the day we talked about it to the day it was open was 6 weeks. And as I said, well, there was no money. It was just, we needed to do something. We needed to do what was right for the community. We were having numerous amount of deaths. We were having overdoses, over 350 in 2018. So it was something that needed to be done. It needed to be done quick. We couldn't wait for government approval. And then once we opened, then we got all the approvals. We got all our licensing, our accreditation through Accreditation Canada. So, you know, we kind of did it and then asked for permission after we did it. My advice would be, don't be afraid. It's hard, but it's worth it. The outcome is worth the effort.
Yeah, mine would be don't give up. We went through a lot of trial and error, and we're still going through it to this day. We made a lot of mistakes, but we did a lot of good things that kind of offset that. But yeah, just don't give up on what you really believe in, what you truly, because it has made a huge difference for our community, and we're just starting to see a lot of the benefits now, and the hard work has paid off.
Thank you very much for recognizing us. It was very unexpected. We're very honored. We open our doors to anybody that would like to come and tour our facility, come and see what we're doing. We're very proud of what we're doing. Even today, we're funded for 24 clients. Today, we've got 52 clients. We don't turn anyone away. And I would encourage anyone to phone, come and visit, and just see what we're doing, because it's an exceptional program.
Yeah, I just want to say thank you as well. We are very fortunate to have been nominated, and like Jason said, our doors are open to anybody.